Hey guys, I am Layne McGovern, and I was the costume designer on RocketJump the show. My entire life was consumed by High Plains Drifter the entire run of the show. Every other decision I made for the other shorts and the timeline for the other shorts was based off of, can I accomplish it with High Plains Drifter still in the back of my head? This was the first RocketJump show, short, anything that every single person was costumed. Every single person was given stuff by me or my department. We've never done that before. We've always had modern day, present day background in video game high school, kids at school. And so all of our background always show up just what they already own, and then I look through them. So it was a big show. It was a big short. It was a solid week of prep just to even get to the first day of shooting. Every single background had to come to a fitting so that we could fit everybody, pull their costume, tag it with their name, and have everything ready to go, so that day of getting to set, we were handing them their fully pieced together costume with their name on it. So our first day on High Plains, our, I think, second shot of the day included all of our principals and all of our backgrounds. There was no staggering of times and here's 10 BG and here's 10 BG an hour later. Everybody was all in at the crack of dawn up at the ranch. That's why we did fittings on the week before, so that everyone had a costume with their name tagged on it. We could just hand it to them, so that at least helped the checking out process. But it's the guys were pretty okay with going and getting dressed on their own, but then the women would all go and change halfway and come back to us half dressed, and it was me and my supervisor Erica on the show and the set costumer Jordan just kind of standing in a line and letting the women kind of walk through the line and button them up or tie them up, or do the hook and eyes all down their back and do their bonnets. And most of them have buttons and snaps all the way down their back, and so we are getting real authentic where women can't dress themselves.
I don't know how to tie an apron backwards. We just realized that I'm not smart enough to figure out how to do this on my own. So I always have to run to Layne for help. For dressing background, you do have to already know what your principals are wearing, so you have a color palette of what they're wearing, so you can kind of veer away from it. Because you don't want background to stand out, you want your principals to stand out, and your background is supposed to just be a presence and atmosphere with the set that they're walking onto. But you're, in general, veering away from a color palette or a pattern that your principals may be wearing. So I know that our bad guys were in black and had pops of red, so there's not anyone else in black. Ellery's character ended up being a little more modern looking because she had so many duplicates and stunt doubles, but no one else was wearing the silhouettes or the color palettes that she was wearing. So majority of it was rentals, especially for the background, because it was a period specific clothing. So we had to go to the rental houses and pull from the early 1900s, late 1800s.
Ooh, this one's cool. This is a good one. Let's get this one.
And so for Ellery, she actually was wearing pants because she had to be on a horse. And so it was much more of a conversation with the stunt coordinator and making sure that his stunt people were safe and could do what they needed to, but still fit the vibe and the color palette that me and Matt and Freddie in production design were creating together. So when I'm doing a short that is stunt heavy and you have stunt doubles, there are a lot of different reasons of why you have multiples of costumes for the actor and for the stunt double, and you have to be able to potentially go up a size if they are going to have a moment where they're going to put, I think the female baddie, the rider, she had to get a pair of jeans that were going to fit slightly larger for one shot when she falls off the horse, because she had all of her hip pads on. But you want the pants to still look the same as when they're tighter on her. So, but you go up a size because with the padding, then it's going to look tight. Even for the keep off the grass, we're doing all the wire work, so we're cutting into the clothes. So there are several different reasons of why you would need multiples of a costume for the actor and for the stunt double. Hope you enjoyed my commentary on the costumes for the High Plains Drifter short that is already out on hulu.com/RocketJump. If you have any questions, hit me up on Twitter. I'm at Layne McGovern. Can you put some little glitter right here, somebody? Or on the forums, so just let me know. I'll totally get your questions. I have like 2 followers on Twitter, so hit me up. Later.